Joe Dunn back at InfoCision Stadium. 1 week in the books as far as University of Akron football practice as we spend a few minutes with head coach Tom Arth. And Coach, give me the good news. What do you like about this football team after 1 week?
Well, I've seen improvement and I've seen growth every day that we've been here. We're 7 practices in, and I think that from practice 1 to practice 2 was a huge difference. And I think we've kept that level of performance, that level of effort and attitude pretty consistent through these last 6 days. And that's a huge credit to our team and the character of our team and the leadership within our team to be able to come out day after day in hot weather. With all the meetings, all the things that we require of our guys throughout training camp, to be able to come out here and practice for 6 straight days, in as difficult conditions as we put them in, is a true credit to them.
Of course, you've been through this type of thing as a player and as a coach, trying to work your way mentally through this grind. What's it like for these guys to come out day after day and not only perform physically but mentally? Well,
it's really not natural for any person to go through what they go through. And if you think about it, they're waking up at early in the morning. Treatment starts at 7 a.m. Breakfast is at 7:30. They're going nonstop until 9:30 at night. So to have the ability to stay focused and to be competitive and locked in for that amount of time is just really rare. Not very many people can do that. Not very many people would ask somebody to do that. But that's kind of the life in training camp, and our players have done a really good job of that, and they haven't complained. They just continue to look for opportunities to get better, and I'm really proud of them right now.
Back in the spring, Coach, we talked about personnel groups, and I thought the wide receiver group was as good as any we've had here. But we got a new young man, transfer from Central Michigan. A lot of Akron fans don't know much about him. Julian Hicks. He's been impressive, hasn't he?
He has. Julian has shown, why he was successful at Central Michigan, and I think that as he continues to learn our offense, he's only going to get better. He's certainly gotten better, every day that he's been here. But I think the Julian that you'll see August 31st will be very different than what you saw today, and I would expect him, mid-season to the end of the year, where he'll really start hitting his peak.
Talk about defense, Coach. Just normally in this situation, maybe the defense a little bit ahead of the offense. Is that what you're seeing right now or not?
It's been pretty back and forth. It's been a pretty competitive camp. There's been days where defensively, they've kind of dominated a lot of the situations, and but to the offense's credit, they've come back that next period and done really well. And I think that's what you kind of hope for as a head coach. You never want one side to be winning every drill. You want there to be positive and negative learning moments on each side of the ball. And I think that we've had that, and I think it's been really good for for our team overall.
A lot of new players, both true freshmen and transfers. Without naming any names, are some of these young guys, first-year guys, starting to impress you a little bit, maybe working into the 2 deep eventually?
Absolutely. There's a number of them that are there right now. Okay. Certainly there's a big group of young players that have come in and competitively, physically, have really proven that they belong out here, and they've earned reps for themselves, and the reps that they've gotten, they've done well with. So we're going to continue to push that and increase their roles where we can. But I expect a good group of young guys out there competing and helping us out on special teams and filling in roles within our offense and defense.
Final question, Coach. What's the game plan now for next week?
Next week we'll be right back at it. So have a big week of practice next week. We have a couple more days of install, and then we really kind of get into a mode where we're really kind of narrowing the focus and getting kind of putting our plans in place and determining the team that we're going to be when the season rolls around.
I've been out here 3 or 4 days, Coach, and the enthusiasm is contagious. You got them all fired up, ready to go.
They've been great. They've been really excited. And like I said, to be able to come out here and day after day, and you're tired, I'm tired, right? We're all exhausted. I know how they're feeling, and to be able to come out here and bring that type of energy, and even if you're faking it, sometimes we tell them, hey man, just fake it till you make it. And they bring that energy, and it just makes practice fun. You know, they've been a really fun group to coach so far this camp.
Coach, thanks for stopping by. I know you're busy. Enjoy the weekend.
All right, thanks so much. You too.
Okay. Head coach Tom Arth, if you'd like to watch the Zips play, season tickets, individual game tickets, group sales on sale right now. 888-99 Akron. For Coach Arth, I'm Joe Dunn on the Zips Digital Network.